SELM stands for Simulated Electronic Launch-Minuteman, and it matters because it is part of a very broad, all-encompassing test regimen that we do for Minuteman III, where we are actually using the real Launch Control Center, real LFs with real missiles to simulate launch all the way up until first stage ignition. So it proves without a doubt that what is in the field and what we would use to fight tonight will work today. So our nation's nuclear deterrent is strong, and the only way for us to demonstrate that without testing, in the sense of, the Cold War style testing where we're exploding weapons in the desert and that kind of stuff, is to show that a live fielded weapon system can respond and will respond on demand consistently when we need it. And this test shows exactly that. Where this test leaves off, the Flight Test Squadron down at Vandenberg picks up, and that's when we actually launch a missile for real out of the hole over the Pacific Ocean. So this particular test carries the function of the weapon system up to that point.
The Navy E-6B aircraft, it's a Boeing 707 equivalent. It is a command and control asset that we use to help manage forces across the world and provide senior leaders that opportunity to, again, command and direct those forces in times of crisis and on a day-to-day basis.
Normally we have missileers in the ground having the capability of launching the ICBMs. And the worst day in America, if we lose that capability, our aircraft is on alert 24/7 to provide launch votes to the ICBMs so we can launch those missiles if required. We are POTUS's only secondary launch capability, so it's really important that we have aircraft on alert, ready for the call.
Watching some happen firsthand, especially in today's era where our adversaries, as well as our allies, as well as our people, they see the weapon system and they know it to be old. And they assume old things don't always work very well. What this particular test does is it shows everyone in that lineup, adversaries most importantly, the credibility and the combat lethality of this weapon system. So regardless of how old it is, when you get to watch that door roll back on command as designed 40 or 50 years ago, then you know what's sitting right underneath that door, and you watch those test launches off the coast of Vandenberg, you know very clearly this weapon system is credible. So seeing this firsthand is an unbelievable motivator for the team here that's accomplished the test. But it should also serve as a very stark warning for anybody who would care to test the credibility of this deterrent.